Okay, this is your thigh gap and knee fat walkthrough. We will do all the movements first. I'll show you how to do them and modifications, and then we'll do the whole thing all out. So starting with some plie squats, bring your feet wider than your hips. Your feet are angled on the diagonal, and bend your knees until you sink your seat low. Try to get your knees in line with your hips and do a squat here. You can put your hands to your hips. You can put your hands out front. You want to keep your chest lifted the whole time. This is great for the inner thighs. Pressing the knees back as you lower and lift. From there, come up to standing. You still want your feet nice and wide. We're gonna do some side lunges. So chest stays forward, but you'll step out as you go side to side. So think step together, right side, pushing my seat behind me towards the back. So chest lifted, but leaning forward. So those side lunges there. And then pulsing curtsy lunges. We'll start with that right side. Take it back to a curtsy lunge and pulse. So you're holding that position. You're just pulsing deeper into the movement so that you can really feel this through the inner and outer thighs, and just pulse, and then take it to the other side. Same thing, pulse and pulse. And then for this next one, these are called frog crunches. So gonna use some abs, but also great for your legs as well. So you'll lean back, you'll bring your legs to a diamond position, and you are going to drive your thighs forward while crunching through your abs. So use your legs to drive them toward your chest and use your abs to reach through that diamond. So opening to that nice wide diamond, bring the legs forward as you reach through your diamond. Those are your frog crunches. And finally, these are some sit down stand-ups from kneeling. So you'll come down to kneeling. You can bring your knees a little wider than your hips and hands to your hips. You're going to sit down and stand up, driving through the knees. So try not to come all the way up to the top. You're just lowering and lifting through the hips. So the tops of the thighs are what's lifting your hips up. This should be nice and slow, nice and controlled, and it'll get the tops of the thighs burning. So that is your thigh gap and knee fat workout warm up. Let's go through the whole thing all together. Okay, it is time for that thigh gap and knee fat workout. Let's do this whole thing all out. Remember, if you need to stop for water or rest at any time, you can always do so. You can always modify. Let's take it from the top with our plie squats. Bring those feet wide, turn the toes out 30 seconds and squat. Ready? Here we go. Just sinking that seat nice and low. Try to use the inner thighs here. Think opening up with the knees. So you want to drive the knees backwards as you're sitting into that squat. If you need to take the squat up a little higher, you can do that. If you want to sink it nice and low, get a little deeper into those inner thighs. Great burner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Stand it up, come back upright for those side lunge. Alternating, ready, and right. Step together, left, step together. So remember to drive your seat back behind you. You want your knees over your shins and step out, leaning into that outside hip pocket. You're gonna work through the side of the seat, also those inner thighs as you are leaning into that right leg and left. So alternating here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come upright. Time for those pulsing curtsy lunges. Take it from the right side. Step into your curtsy lunge and pulse and pulse. You want your inner thighs both slightly angled so that they're both shining in front of you. So those legs are slightly turned out here. I'm pressing into the ball of my back foot and my front leg is turned out slightly. My chest is lifted. My abs are always in. Just pulsing it out here. Almost done before we switch to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and step that left foot forward this time. Step into your curtsy lunge and pulse If you need to bring your arms out to a T, bringing your hands back to your hips, whatever works for you, just pulsing it out here. Really let those thighs burn. Burning is a good thing. That means they are working and those muscles are changing. So it's okay that it's burning. You just have to fight through the burn. So remember to breathe here. Keep pulsing. You got it. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those legs are probably burning, so shake it out before coming down to your mat for those frog crunches. So remember, this is a little bit of ab work too, but never hurts to get that bonus in. So reach, drive the knees towards the chest as you reach through that diamond. My shoulder blades are lifted off the ground the whole time here. That'll give me extra work in the abs and driving those inner thighs towards my chest. So working through the inner thighs as well. So reach and a reach. You want to exhale when you reach through your diamond. So exhale. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 3, 2, last one. And come back to your knees for those sit down stand-ups from kneeling. This is the last one. You can bring your hands to your hips or clasped. Sit down and stand up. So use the thighs here as if someone is pressing your belly button down and then lifting you up by your belt buckle. So your thighs are what are driving your hips. So you're not just swinging through it. It's slow and controlled. This is the last move, so make this one count. It's okay that it's burning. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You guys rocked that. That was your thigh gap and knee fat workout. If you want to take it from the top for round 2, you can do so. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to our channel and check out the other awesome workouts that we have for you guys because we have a ton.